Oh boy, having lots of friends over today. We're all gonna have some fun playing the brand new Mario Tennis Aces. I kind of like how the game just instantly jumps to the title screen without all of those logos appearing. But anyway, I'll might as well go ahead and set up a free play game. And we're gonna go get some 2 players in here. Okay, quick play. What is this? Alright, let's just go ahead and change this amount of sets there. What? What the f? Why? 2 games? 2 games? 1 set? What the heck? No. No. No! Okay, so I know what a lot of you are probably thinking when you clicked on this video. You probably think that I do not like Mario Tennis Aces. You probably think I kind of hate it. Well, that's where you're wrong, because I actually like Mario Tennis Aces. I think it's a really fun game. I think it's really, the gameplay is, it's competitive, it's strategic, and it's also very fast-paced. So I think the gameplay is really fun, and that's what basically sells this game. I like the new additions. Like, I like the racket thing, like the durability when you do zone shots and zone specials. I like how you can block anything. Like, you know, you have the ability, so you like have to save your stamina or whatever for all of that. It's a very strategic game, and I like that. But there is one thing that absolutely almost kills this game for me, and, you know, makes it not as, you know, enjoyable to play with friends as I might have thought it would. And they forgot to include something very, very simple. They forgot to include, you know, was it, you know how, you know, in the other games, you know, you could set how long the match is, like how many games and sets. Well, guess what? In Mario Tennis Aces, you can't set that anymore. You cannot change how many sets and how many games per set there are. In fact, you can't even change the amount of games. It's only divided into 2 categories: quick play and extended play. Quick play is what you're seeing right now. It's basically where you just play the tiebreaker for one. You play one tiebreaker, and you know there's a winner. An extended play is best of 3 in game. So yeah, it's 1 set basically. So you have the option of 1 set or 1 tiebreaker. It's pretty sad, and I really need to address this, and I feel like more people should address this, because I don't think I see that many people addressing this in reviews. I mean, maybe I'm probably missing a couple of reviews, but you know, it really needs to be addressed more, because that's a core thing. That's something you absolutely have to include in a tennis game. You can set how many sets and games there are per match. So why they didn't include that in Aces beats me. I don't know. They must have forgotten it. Or one counter argument that I think people would have is like, oh, but people don't really have that much time to play games anymore. And I mean, yeah, that's true, but what about the people that do have a lot of time to play? Like, I don't know, have like 4 people over and want to play like a ridiculously long game, like 6 games, 5 sets, like 6 games per set, and like something ridiculous like that. You should have the ability to do that. And guess what? You know Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, the previous game in the series that wasn't that good? Well, you could do that in that game, but you can't do it in Aces. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me that they forgot to include something so important, and that almost, I say almost kills the game, because the game is still fun. It's still a fun game, and I like it, but it's just ridiculous that you can't change how many sets there are per game, because, a lot of memories were had with Mario Power Tennis. That was probably the best Mario Tennis game right now. But, when you go to, I have memories of, going to people's houses late at night, playing power tennis, playing a pretty long match, pretty lengthy, like at least 3 sets, at least. But it's just pretty ridiculous that they wouldn't include that. It's a huge disappointment, and I feel like they absolutely need to fix this in a future update, because they're going to be supporting the game for quite a while. Like, when some of the online tournaments, if you play in July, in August, September, you'll get like a new character for each month you participate in one of those tournaments in. So I really hope that they can, fix this issue, and I would like them to, because I want to have my ridiculously long matches. And what's absolutely sad is that in the single player mode, there are in the tournament mode for computers, there are 3 set and 5 set matches. So why can't you do that in multiplayer at the least? Why can't you do that in local multiplayer, LAN multiplayer? And online with randoms is restricted to just tiebreaker, unless if you go to online tournaments, and that's a best of 3 game. But where are the sets? Like, why can't you change that? You can't change that with friends. I mean, you can change between quick play and extended play with friends, but you can't change the sets. Neither can you in free play, nonetheless. It's just, I need to address this. As a fan of Nintendo, and as someone who likes Mario Tennis Aces, but I don't necessarily love it, it's just that they absolutely need to include this, and I'm not just gonna be hating on them, because I'm not trying to hate on them. I'm not a Nintendo hater. The core reason I'm addressing this is because I'm a Nintendo fan, and I want this game to be better. And I'm not saying it's bad. Like I've said several times, I like the game, but this needs to be included. So Nintendo, Camelot, whatever, whoever is in charge of this game, you really, really need to add this in order for this game to be a lot better, because this game has good potential. It has really good potential, and it can be really fun online tournaments. But for extra fun, and especially since this game is $60, I really think that you need to include at least a 3-set game match. Actually, at least a 5-set match, like the previous games. So, Nintendo, you absolutely need to do this, because it's very important for a tennis game to have the ability to have multiple sets. There's kind of no excuse for this. I want this game to be better than it already is. It's good. It's a good game. Aces is a good game. But it's disappointing because of this one feature that just isn't present. It just has to exist. So, yeah, it was pretty... I bet this was pretty disappointing to a lot of fans that wanted to, play really long matches and aces, with this whole new mechanic, because this is the only game with the new ace mechanic where you, do tricks, do the zone shots, zone speed, all that stuff. So, I've kind of been rambling on about this for 10 minutes, but it's important. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be fixed. There's no excuse, and I don't think I'm seeing. See, I don't give offense. I'm not. No offense to like the people that are defending this whole thing. Like, I don't mean in like an offensive way, but why? Just why? I don't. I usually say you're entitled to your own opinion. You're allowed to like or dislike something, but this is an option, like an option to a game, to change a game's length. And to that I say, why would you defend this? Like, you should at least be able to have the option to change how long your match is. You can play short games all you want. I don't care. I mean, sometimes I like to play short games because I ain't got all day. But when I got friends over and I want to play some Mario Tennis for the whole time, I want to do some 5-set matches. And no, I don't want to have to play another game just for a 5-set match. No, I want to play aces with the great new mechanics. So, yeah, and also another counter argument I've seen to this is, you can just play multiple matches. And to that, I'm just like, no, that's not acceptable. You shouldn't be able to. The game should be able to track down how many sets you've played in one match. So, that's pretty unacceptable. So, those are my complaints. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'd love to have a conversation about this. Again, no offense to those who are like defending this. I'm just curious why you are defending it. You are entitled to your own opinion. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. See you guys next time. Bye bye.